Okay, I've basically just logged off work really, and it's almost 7, it's 10 to 7. So this is the latest I've been doing work. And it's mainly because this one manager. So I'm in a very complicated situation at the moment at work. This, I've not really made very detailed videos recently over this last week just because I've been quite busy and my mind's been full of things. So I actually dream about this stuff. Last night I had a dream about this work. Basically, at the moment, I'm doing a contract. I'm looking at contracts and looking at the different risks that might be present in contracts with um, a company and its suppliers or people they get services with. And I what I do is I look through the different I'm looking through different areas where there might be risks and trying to check if there are instances where things don't make sense in those risk areas. And it's tough because this project was started by another grad last week. And then unfortunately, both of the managers on this project have gone on holiday this week, with the deadline being tomorrow. So I've been in the safe hands of a director and the grad from last week for most of this week. Now, the manager who's stepping in to fill the role of those two managers who've gone on holiday, he had personal sort of issues and was in hospital until basically today, Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he was unavailable. So it's basically me trying to work out what was going on because first of all, it's quite complicated. We're working on two different engagements at the same time. They're similar, which is why we're working on them at the same time. And that also adds confusion just because you get confused between which is what. And then just knowing exactly how I'm supposed to go about this testing was quite difficult. It's complicated enough, and then the person who was explaining it to me, I think, struggled a bit to explain it to me what was going on. But they did a good job considering. So this week I've constantly just been going back to them and asking them questions, and also getting the director who shouldn't really be doing this, but to help actually with the testing of the work, just because she understands things better. And it's just been, yeah. And then today, my day was basically filled with just trying to update this manager who was supposed to be here for the week. And it has taken the whole day trying to get him up to speed with what has happened so far and what kind of remains to be done. And there's not so much that remains to be done, to be honest. It's basically just asking the client for more information. But considering that the soft deadline was supposed to be tomorrow, doesn't look like that will be met. And yeah, it's just been a stressful one. It's like just a bit. But otherwise, over the last week, my friend from Oxford was visiting me. He had interviews in London at a law, I don't know what you call them, law chambers. He wants to be a barrister, so he's interviewing there, and he needed a place to stay in London, so he was with me from Sunday to Wednesday. Left yesterday evening, and had the flat to myself for almost a day, and then my brother's come down from Oxford now to see me. So, well, not see me, to see his friends, and then he's staying with me. So that's nice of him. I'm not sure how long he'll be here for, but because they're on holiday now, it doesn't really matter. And he's now gone out to see his friends and might go to a nightclub. I think I'm going to try to cook myself some chicken, and oh yeah, these are his secret. Whenever he comes, it's just a terrible. I mean, okay, that mess is always exactly the same every day, and it's always there. But he's left his shoes there in the middle of the pathway. He's left his suitcase here. I don't know. It is just a mess. Okay, that's a mess to you at the moment. This is a frightful mess, but I'll take care of that right after this video. This is my lunch: beans and eggs made over there, and eaten on this. And then this will probably be my dinner. along with where is it? I think it's this. Along with some vegetables and pork from yesterday. Within my fridge at the moment, got quite a few things. This is from my brother. He brought them today. Pizza and chocolate. Tiramisu. I've got an apple crumble. That's what's it called? Bramley apple crumble from Sainsbury's. And then yogurt. I've got my nice fresh egg pasta over here. Mozzarella cheese, some kimchi, which has not been opened or touched since September. It's currently March. I've got a chocolate cake hiding behind there. And I've got a bit of pork over here. Some mushrooms over here. I might cook the mushrooms with the chicken. It's a good idea. Good one, Max. And these creams are for my pastas. My cream pastas. Very nice indeed. Oh, and I've got my 2 chocolates, my trusty Tony's. I don't know what flavour this is, but this is my favourite flavour. It's salt caramel. Caramel and sea salt. Very delicious. It's very delicious. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and that, which has been here since August. And yeah, obviously I literally don't know what most of the things in my fridge are. This bottle of wine has been here since November or October. It's half opened, which is not good. Yeah, proper what's it called? Bachelor fridge. Just not taken care of at all. Lots of eggs over there. You get to see the eggs. There we are. There's the picture of the eggs over here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and the freezer. The freezer doesn't always look like this, so please don't blame me for it looking like this. Freezer. So you see, there was a bit of a discount sale at Sainsbury's, so I bought some ice cream. Oh, this is beef stroganoff, which is made by my mum when she was here, and that's been in there since November, I think. This is something I brought back from Singapore when I went back over Christmas. It's a mini. Can you see that? It's a mini. I don't think you can pick. Why isn't my camera picking up on this? Come on, camera, work harder. What's going on with my camera? Why is this so out of focus? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Mini cars shaped ice things. Just kind of cute. And then a bit more ice cream over here. Just a bit more ice cream. Just a bit more ice cream. And that's because it was a sale. Some frozen peas, carrots, and green beans. Some chips have been in there since, I think, November. Everything's been in use since November. And some bread. Nice. So, I added some salt from these bad boys. Probably about 10 minutes ago now. Oh no, it's probably been 15 minutes. So they're properly watering up. I'll pat them down a bit before I put them on into that. And that is what was last night's dinner basically. And another cake. Yes, this is from the lemon drizzle cake from Sainsbury's. They've raised the prices now. £9. They're not. They used to, on discount, they used to be £2, and I think regular used to be about £2.50 maybe. Now they're £3. I saw it like that. I can barely afford that, mate. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna cook. And there's this cake as well, which I have to finish off. This was, I don't know what this is, but it's some sort of soft cake thing, and it apparently it was supposed to be 8 days ago, wait, the 13th, so 3 days ago, but I've not done that. Yeah, didn't go into the office yesterday and today just because of tube strikes. I think yesterday there was no service at all. Today there's massively no service. Like there's, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's probably like 80% no service. So I decided not to go in because I don't think anyone else would have gone in anyway. And that's it. That's it. Cool. Okay. I've been waking up earlier for some reason. I don't know why. I woke up at just before 7 today. No, 6:15 maybe. And then I went back to sleep a bit, but was kind of, not really sleeping, just trying to sleep. And then I woke up at, started working at 9. Yesterday I started working at 8:15, the day before as well. No, the day before was Tuesday, and I went into the office then. I started work at 9 then. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, let's call it a day. Let's call it a video.